Are you a leader who's not getting the results you want? Are you frustrated because your team isn't achieving all that you think they're capable of? Do you ever push harder and harder, but nothing changes? If that describes you, you're not alone. Many leaders face these same challenges, and all of these questions are indications that you might be focused on the wrong thing. My name is David Dye, and I've spent 20 years coaching, training, teaching leaders how to be effective, how to build teams that care. And the good news is, you can accomplish the results that you're after. But sometimes it means focusing on something other than the results immediately in front of you. Carl Sagan said, if you want to bake an apple pie from scratch, you must first invent the universe. This fall, I baked several pies from apples that my wife and I had grown in our backyard. Now let's think for a moment about everything that happened before that first wonderful bite. 10 years ago, we planted an apple tree. We watered it, we watched it grow, and we pruned it. In the spring, blossoms came out, and the weather was ideal. No late frost, nothing to kill them off. Bees came around, moved from flower to flower, pollinating as they went. By early summer, tiny apples began to appear. We kept watering, removing dead fruit, watching the apples grow. Now what was happening during that time? The tree was absorbing carbon dioxide from the air, drawing water and nutrients from the ground, collecting energy from the light that hit the leaves, and putting some of that energy, carbon and the water, into the apples. Then in the fall, we harvested the apples. And I used a recipe that I've tweaked and combined from several other recipes through years of experimental apple pie baking. Combined all the ingredients in just the right way, and then cooked the pie in an oven. An oven that was itself a product of an entire other set of industrial systems that included mining, refining ore, drilling and refining petroleum, and then assembling all of that into an oven that could bake my pie. The point here is that results, in this case the apple pie, are the product of many systems. Those results and that pie don't just magically spring into existence. They come as a result of various processes. Similarly, our leadership results, the outcome of our mission, the products we make, the services we provide, the impact our organizations have in the world, are the product of many different connected systems. And just like with the pie, you can't shortcut those systems if you want to produce lasting results. So what are the systems and processes that produce your key results? Well, here are just a few ideas. Are your hiring systems built to find people who have the organization's mission in their DNA? How about your employee orientation and training? Are you equipping people with the information, the skills, and the tools that they need to be effective? Take a look at your management systems. Are expectations clear? Are people able to meet them? Are they realistic? Do you reinforce them regularly? Do you practice accountability and celebration? Or your teams? Do people trust one another? Do your team members have the necessary skills to resolve conflict and produce great ideas? Do they know how to get the best from one another and hold each other accountable? Do you have systems built in to help everyone learn from successes? What went right? How can we do that again? And failures. What didn't go as we expect? How would we do it differently next time? These are just a few examples of so many of the different systems that impact your results. So the next time you aren't getting the results you want, I'd encourage you to step back, examine the systems that lead to those results. If my tree isn't producing apples, yelling at the tree isn't going to help. I can get upset at it, but ultimately fertilizing, watering, pruning, treating disease, making sure it's getting the light and the air that it needs, those things will produce fruit. Because healthy trees produce fruit, and healthy teams produce results. This is David Dye. If you want to maximize your influence, send me an email, david@trailblazeinc.com, or head on over to www.trailblazeinc.com/blog. Sign up for weekly leadership tips and a couple of other free resources to help you build teams that care, get more done, and increase your employee engagement. I look forward to hearing from you.